Oh shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said, so tap him in. Touchdown. Double cup, wow. I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the Zod cloud. 2 coughs and I'm back now. 2 coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style.
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Riley Puddin Peters coming to you live with the defensive backs quality control coach Preston Rowe. This is the Trash Talk Tailgate, and this is kind of a weird live stream. Weird Friday prediction live stream is we've got really no national championship stuff to talk about. I guess we got the national championship, but there's no real college. It's only NFL.
It's one game in college, and we've got 4 games in the NFL. It's weird.
It's weird, dude. It's that time of year. It's championship season, like I said, and it's coming to a head. Ooh, that rhymed. How you feeling back, Preston?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Yeah.
We have the divisional round upon us,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll click on this real quick, and our question of the day right now is: what quarterback is under the most pressure? Just keep that one up for the people. Let us know.
Obvious.
Ooh, yeah. I feel like it's very obvious. It's Fernando Mendoza. Him wanting to potentially taking over the Raiders he's under the most pressure of any quarterback that's ever existed.
Is this just in general, or is this just a playoff?
No, yeah, I was just trolling.
Okay.
Joke about Fernando Mendoza being terrified to be a Raider.
I mean, he could have went back, but you can't go back when you're projected to be the number 1 overall pick.
Not 1-1.
No.
All right.
Dante Moore was maybe going to go 1-2, but he's going back to Oregon because he doesn't want to play for the Jets, and I don't blame him.
Who does?
Who wants to play for the Jets?
All right. But, we'll talk about quarterback pressure. Let's go out the gate with a little quarterback pressure. Let's talk about the Bills versus the Broncos. This is quarterback pressure in a couple different ways. Really. You have Josh Allen, who's under a lot of pressure, and you have the Denver Broncos defense, who did get a quarterback pressure just naturally.
Yeah, so first of all, like you said, Riley, the Broncos, they are number 1 in sacks and red zone defense in the NFL. They've gotten to the quarterback 68 times this year. And if you do get into the red zone, you're not going to score touchdowns on them. Their defense is one of the best in the league. To me, they're probably the 3rd best defense, 2nd or 3rd, depending on where you want to go. But I thought the answer to this question is obvious. The quarterback under the most pressure this season is Josh Allen. We've talked about it before. His boogeyman, the Chiefs, are not in the playoffs. People don't talk about this enough, but the Bengals and Joe Burrow kind of own Josh Allen and the Bills. They're not in the playoffs. Yeah. And the Baltimore Ravens, another really good perennial AFC contender, is also not in the playoffs. And now the path is cleared for the Bills. This is their year. The path has never been easier for them. The problem with that is, I think in the Josh Allen era, this is probably their worst football team that they've ever had.
Yeah.
The window didn't line up. A few years ago, they had great teams. They just had a Patrick Mahomes problem. And Patrick Mahomes got the better of them. There's no shame in losing to Patrick Mahomes. But now he's not in it. Joe Burrow's not in it. Lamar Jackson, the Ravens are not in it. I just really feel like this Bills team is not as good as – they're good, but they're not as good as they used to be.
Yeah.
They're not peak Bills teams. And on the other hand, yeah.
No, I was going to say, I see that. I feel that but this Bills team has something that I think a lot of other Bills teams really didn't have, which is a pretty potent run game.
Oh,
led
yeah.
by Cook. So it's an interesting juxtaposition. I do agree. I think this Bills team isn't as scary as some of the other ones, but at the same time, it's got enough names and enough firepower to do some damage.
I mean, so like you said, they are first in the league in rushing with 2,714 rushing yards, and they average 5 yards a carry on the ground. Now, a lot of that is Josh Allen, but a lot of that is also James Cook.
Yeah.
They have a two-headed monster in that backfield. And the other thing is, this Broncos defense, can you run the ball on them? That's the question. Because you know they're going to get pressure on Josh Allen. You know they're going to try to get home on him. And they're probably going to sack him a few times. But can you take the pressure off of Josh Allen by establishing even a little bit of a run game? Shout out, Jack. You got to establish the run.
Got to establish the run. Yeah, especially in the Bills, James Cook, he obviously every team that has ever played football runs the ball up the middle, but with James Cook and his speed, they tend to be a team that likes to use the outside gaps, hit the tackles, hit outside the tackles.
They're a very good zone run scheme.
Yeah. And I think the Broncos' best position on the defensive line is their edges. So, I feel like it's a little bit of a mismatch. I've had a lot of faith in this Broncos defense all season. And even without, the games they played without Pat Surtain, when they had some injuries all around the field, they held up pretty well. And now this defense has a chance to kind of cement themselves into NFL playoff history as they go on against a team like the Bills, a quarterback like Josh Allen, who's so electric. It's going to be a great game. But I mean, I think, it's really, if this becomes a quarterback battle, I do fear that the Broncos might be outmatched.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Josh Allen way more than I trust Bo Nix. I've said it on the show before. I think Bo Nix is very much a system quarterback and a system merchant. I think Sean Payton schemes up a lot of things that makes him look better than he probably is. But, dog, something's going to have to give because the Broncos are second in the league in rush defense. They give up 91 yards a game on the ground. And like you said, man, the Bills, they're a zone team. And, as a coach, I can speak from experience. The best way to stop a zone, especially outside zone scheme like the Bills like to run, the best way to stop it?
What are you going to do?
You get penetration. You force the running back to bounce it. You just because you have to penetrate that wall because all a zone scheme is you're just walling off defenders. And the running back is going to make a cut based on where the defenders are or are not. You make the defense make a decision.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to just get penetration immediately with your D-line, and the running back has nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You stretch him out, and eventually he's going to get tackled, most likely for a loss. That is how you stop a zone stretch scheme, a zone outside stretch scheme. It's a knockback game. Get knockback. And penetrate the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. I mean, that Broncos defensive line, they can really do it, man. They've got some studs all over the ball. So I feel like this is just it's a hard game to match because
it is.
I feel like if you look at the quarterback battle, I feel like it's an obvious Bills game, but this football is way bigger than the quarterback. And when you look the whole package in the eye, just the Broncos defense, the way they play, the kind of the mismatch they present to this Buffalo Bill team specifically. I mean, for me, I'm going to take the Broncos here, man.
Ooh, I'm really torn on this game. I think for me, this might be the most difficult game to pick because all the pressure is on the Bills, man. Like, if you lose to this Broncos team with a not great offense and a quarterback that a lot of people don't believe in, with the path cleared the way it has for you to make a real run at a Super Bowl, you have to question everything else you've done in this Josh Allen era. Like that would be a huge blemish. But at the same time, like this Broncos defense is good enough where I think they can be kind of the Bills' kryptonite. Because and but at the end of the day, it's, do you trust Josh Allen or do you trust Bo Nix? And I'm really, really torn on this. But the other thing is this is a mile high. Yeah. Like the altitude is going to be a huge factor. Home field advantage is going to be a huge factor.
And there's something that we haven't said, but it's been right here the whole time.
Yep. I mean, the Bills, they have 3 active wide receivers on the roster right now.
Yeah. It's not a great, There's a lot on the table here.
Jordan Poyer and Maxwell Hairston are both out. They were announced that, I believe, today.
Yeah.
So, yes, the Bills are going to be very banged up. I don't know, man. Like, it would be crazy. I would consider it an upset because I really don't trust this Broncos offense and Bo Nix. I think I'm gonna take the home team. Give me the Broncos.
Oof. Give me the Broncos. Yeah, it's just a lot, man. It's hard to go against Josh Allen, but so stacked against Josh Allen that if he wins this game, fucking hats off to you, sir.
And that is the reason why you would pick the Bills, is because you believe Josh Allen can pull one out of his ass. Yeah. This run defense, this pass defense, just this defense, and then you're going to get after Josh Allen. Can he avoid sacks in the pocket? We will see. He's great at that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they got 68 sacks this year, man. Like this,
they get a lot of pressure. It's not a lot of, it's not individual pressure.
No,
it's team, like more than one guy's hitting the quarterback. So I mean, Josh Allen's got a deck that's hella stacked against him, and he has already taken a lot of abuse in this playoff, dude. That last game, I mean, he took a beating. But I mean, we'll see how it comes out.
Here's the other thing, Riley. One more thing.
Yeah.
The Broncos, they have an elite defense, one of the best in the league. But here's the crazy thing: they don't get turnovers. They've only had 14 turnovers this entire season.
Yeah.
Like that, to me, that shows how great of a defense you are if you're so good, but you don't get turnovers.
Yo, exactly. Like they're one of the tops. They don't get a lot of turnovers, but you know what they do get? A lot of punt returns.
Yes, they do.
All right. Moving on to the second game of the slate. We're going to the NFC for San Francisco 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks. This one is in Lumen Field in Seattle. I mean, this is a matchup that happened 2 weeks ago. It's right there in the headline. But we're 2 weeks post the most recent matchup against these two teams. And man, I'm excited to see another game between these two teams.
I am too. So I went back and I did, I always have the hashtag copious notes. These two teams, they're division rivals. They've already played twice this year. They know each other very, very well. I wanted to see how the Seahawks did against Christian McCaffrey. Because as I've said all year, if you can shut down C-Mac, you can shut down the Niners offense. It's a lot easier said than done, but the Seahawks are one of the few teams that have actually done it. In the first matchup, he had 22 carries for 69 yards. Now, he did have 73 receiving yards, but he didn't score a touchdown. And the 49ers, they did go on the road. They did win that game. But then in the second matchup, Riley, they held him to 23 yards rushing and 34 yards receiving with, again, 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
This Seahawks defense, they know we have to stop Christian McCaffrey. They do not give a fuck if Ricky Pearsall beats them, if Demarcus Robinson beats them. They do not give a fuck. Their whole game plan is shut down C-Mac.
Yep.
And if you let C-Mac beat you in a playoff game, you didn't deserve to win that playoff game.
Yeah. I honestly, it's just factual. Like, that this team has got one gear, and it is whatever gear Christian McCaffrey is feeling like that game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. And there's no shame in that game. Sometimes you have a best player and you got to ride it, dude. The 49ers are a team that has been banged up all season. They are out here trying their best with who they have. And people are stepping up deep in the roster. Deep in the roster, folks are stepping up for the 49ers.
Now George Kittle's hurt.
Again, dude, for the second, this one, unfortunately, is a very serious one and is going to have a lot of conversations around it that a lot of people probably don't want to have. But, it sucks for it. But now, they're down George Kittle. They're going to be using Juszczyk as another tight end. I mean, if we can, going off of the example showed in their last game after George Kittle's injury, Juszczyk pretty much became their tight end. Too effectively, yes, man. Juszczyk's a baller. So, but they have him. They have Christian McCaffrey and Mr. Irrelevant at quarterback, and a defense that has been cobbled together and sewn together to make the best out of whatever they could because everyone they have has been injured. And
Fred Warner was announced that he's out today.
Yeah, I mean, Fred Warner's a big one. I mean, they've been without a lot of guys. It's a lot. And on the flip side, the Seahawks, they just look good, man. They just look good. They have a very consistent offensive line that has been anchored by a rookie, Gray Zabel, one of the best rookie linemen in the NFL this season.
Who called that, Riley? I think it was you.
I think that was the Trash Talk Tailgate. You can go look. We got a short on him.
Yeah.
Dogs from West Virginia. No one thought he was going to do nothing. That's a cold boy. He's pushing mine carts. He knows how to push a defensive line. But and their defense is another great, obviously they're not the Legion of Boom, and they'll tell you that. All right. Yeah. Don't ask them because they'll fucking tell you they're not.
But they're damn good.
But they are damn good in their own right. And they play great football. And this is just a hard matchup, man. It's a really hard matchup.
So I've got a few more things to say because I think we both know where we're both. I think we're both going to pick a certain team in this matchup. The other thing is, so the Seahawks, they're third in the league in rush defense. They give up 92 yards per game. They're going to be ready for C-Mac. And then the other thing, Riley, we've talked about it all year. The 49ers, they've been cobbled together on defense. Robert Saleh's done a great job. But do you know where those injuries have really, really hurt them this year? In their pass rush.
I was going to say besides everywhere.
Well, in their pass rush specifically.
Yeah.
They're last in the league in sacks. They've gotten 20 sacks this year.
Damn.
Nick Bosa got hurt. Micah Williams, who I loved, got hurt.
Yeah.
They're relying on a lot of rookies and guys they didn't really think they were going to have to rely on this early in their pass rush. And then like Fred Warner's hurt, so they can't blitz. They've had so many injuries. They can't get pressure. Think about it. The Broncos have 68 sacks. The 49ers have 20.
Yeah, that's
a huge, huge gap. And then the other thing is, dog, the one thing that Sam Darnold struggles with is pressure. But the 49ers cannot get pressure. So you are going to give Sam Darnold a relatively clean pocket to throw to JSN and Rashid Shaheed? No. Give me the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks.
What up, Daniel? Welcome to the game.
What's up, Daniel?
Yeah.
We appreciate you jumping in.
I don't want to pick the Seahawks. I'm going to pick the Seahawks. I don't want to pick the Seahawks. I want the 49ers to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
For nothing other than the fucking heart. God damn it.
Yeah.
They have put in so much effort to the season. I want them to win, but
they have nothing to lose.
Dude, this is just such a mountain to climb. I think we've laid it out. It's a pretty hard argument to pick anything other than the Seattle Seahawks.
I agree.
I wanted to. I've been trying to talk myself into picking the 49ers this whole time. But my logical brain can't do it.
The Seahawks are one of the few teams that can shut down C-Mac.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like you said, dude, they sell out to stop him. We saw that in their last matchup. They're one of the few teams to shut him down in both the running and the passing game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they just, and again, dog, like the 49ers, they're 10th in the league in scoring offense. That's a credit to Kyle Shanahan for how banged up this offense has been. Just this team has been. But the Seahawks, man, they're too much to overcome. They're not going to be able to get pressure on Sam Darnold, I don't think. Sam Darnold's going to look good back there. I think it'll be close, but the Seahawks get this win.
Yeah. Hey, as everybody is, we get more people joining in the chat here. What do you guys think as we're going to keep talking through the games or through the first couple? What quarterback right now in the NFL playoffs is under the most pressure? That's one of the big, that's question of the day, kind of one of the themes of the day here.
Yep.
Dr. Preston, he gave a really good defense for how Josh Allen being a quarterback under the most pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's Riley.
It's an interesting one because the pressure thing, it is weird, right? Because a lot of these teams that are here right now, who the fuck thought they were going to be here?
True.
And now, so when you think about pressure, right? Outside pressure versus internal pressure. I think Josh Allen, as a quarterback in a limelight, he has a lot of pressure. I think Matt Stafford is probably holding the most pressure on himself out of all these quarterbacks. I think he's got a weird thing. That's why he's still playing football right now at his age. Mm-hmm. He is a ring chaser in the most beautiful way, I think. The way that he's been able to keep his longevity up to get to the point to be able to hunt down another one of those rare treasures. And I think that he wants to go out with a Super Bowl. And I think he wants to be done. So I think in his mind, he has this internal pressure that no one else has of the career clock.
Yeah.
He's staring the career clock in the fucking face. And he wants to go out with a championship. And I don't think anyone else is facing anything quite like that. I think that's a very unique pressure, especially for athletes.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like a warrior knowing that he's about to fight potentially his last battle.
It's hard to go out on top, but if they win a Super Bowl, I think Matthew Stafford would go out on top. I think he would retire. So that's a good one. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
It's just if you're the Bills, you've been so close every single year. But you had a Patrick Mahomes and to a lesser extent a Joe Burrow problem. Neither of those teams are in the playoffs. Neither are the Ravens.
Yeah.
The path has opened up and it is yours. You just have to go win. You just have to go take these games. It's not going to be tough. I mean, they struggled against Jacksonville. They came out with a win because Trevor Lawrence threw a pick over the middle.
Right at the end.
Right at the end. Right as you sat down, you're like, oh, fuck.
Right as America got comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We all got in. We're like, nice.
Ooh, look at Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel said both of ours.
You know what? I'm with you. And you know what? I think Daniel's process of elimination is also pretty good because that's about the way I ran it too. Just like looking down because it's like, no, Brock Purdy, it doesn't matter what the fuck happens, dude. Mm-hmm. That team, like you said, they have nothing to lose. It doesn't matter what's going on with them. Drake May and Bo Nix are so young that the pressure I don't think it exists to them yet. Yeah. I mean, I feel like CJ Stroud is kind of in the Drake May and Bo Nix. He's been around a little bit longer, but he's still young and everyone's still like giving him the space to prove himself. And then Sam Darnold, dude, he was seeing ghosts years ago. You know what I'm saying? All of this is borrowed time. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like,
dog, I just got out of the Jets. That's all I give a shit about.
Yeah, I got out of New York and Carolina. Come on. This is great football. Let's play some great football.
Daniel, that is a great process of elimination. I agree. I'm gonna lean Josh Allen.
Yeah, no, I think your point, your argument for Josh Allen is incredibly sound. And I think if you want to talk about outside pressure coming in to a quarterback, I think Josh Allen is no doubt that he is under more pressure than anyone else because he's the 99 club, dude.
Yeah.
He's an elite quarterback and he's got so much respect and he should kind of bully everybody. That's what the logic is if you're just looking at it as a quarterback battle. Unfortunately for him,
Jaguars on that tush push.
he did a couple of them, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a hard man to stop in a tush push. Yeah, dude. And you're so right, Daniel, dude. No one believed in Seattle.
No.
We didn't believe in Seattle either. Believed a couple of their players, but Seattle as a whole. Honestly, it's crazy because we did give so much gas to so many Seattle players. JSN, Gray Zabel. We had talked a good bit about Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. It's just to think that they wouldn't do well is kind of crazy of us.
I mean, I didn't like their offensive line, but their offensive line has gotten better.
Oh yeah, dude, they did it in an amazing way too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there you go, Daniel. You get to wear that with your chest, dude. You've been a Seattle supporter from the beginning.
Yep, 100%.
All right. Well, everyone else, dude, please feel free to let us know what quarterback is under the most pressure. Do you feel like? Let us know in chat. Let's keep this train rolling. We're going to talk about the Houston Texans versus the New England Patriots. This one is in Foxborough, in Gillette Stadium, the home that Kraft Mac and Cheese built.
So first, we got to talk about a key injury.
Okay,
Nico Collins has been listed as out. He is not going to play for the Texans.
Very important.
I mean, he with a concussion, he got fucked up last week, and he was on the ground writhing in pain, like clutching at his helmet. It was bad. I didn't expect him to play. Christian Gonzalez, it's being reported, is going to go. He is gonna play. He practiced today.
He heard that Nico Collins wasn't playing. He's like, all right, I'm in. He's like, yeah, I'm in.
Yep. Riley, you know a key first, you know a key matchup that no one's really talking about?
What?
So Drake May, he's been one of the best quarterbacks against the blitz all year.
Yeah.
It's why people have him as a serious MVP candidate. And, just he deserves that. He's earned that. You know what the problem is with that is?
What?
This Texans defense doesn't have to blitz to get pressure. They get home with 4. They've got Will Anderson Jr., Daniil Hunter, Sheldon Rankins, Tim Settle as a rotational player. Okay.
Honestly, I feel that though.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I mean, because it's like Daniel, you said he can lean on that defense.
Yeah.
To bail him out. Like, it's not going to work all the time. But if CJ Stroud doesn't turn the ball over, I think the Texans have a great shot to win. Anyway, I don't know if Drake May has faced a defense like this all year. They've had a relatively easy schedule. And again, the Texans, they don't blitz. So you're going to get pressure and get in Drake May's face while being plastered to all of the receivers because you can drop 7.
Yeah.
That is the kryptonite for any great quarterback. That's the kryptonite for Tom Brady. Get home with 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to beat that. It's hard to scheme against that. And I mean, Will Campbell's going to have his fucking hands full. Like, that offensive line, they might get abused. Like, I know they've been really good, but this is a different animal they're going to be playing against. And then the other thing, Riley, is, no one's really talking about him. He's just kind of quietly gone under the radar. No one's talking about how good of a coach D'Amico Ryans is.
Yeah.
He's been in the league as a head coach with the Texans for 3 years. They've had 3 straight 10-win seasons, and they've won a playoff game every single year. Dog, they were terrible. They had – you remember this? I remember we were watching live during that draft when they drafted C.J. Stroud and then they traded up immediately after to get Will Anderson Jr. And those were the cornerstone foundational pieces for this run that they had been on. But no one talks enough about how good of a coach DeMeco Ryans is. And this defense plays vicious. They play through the echo of the whistle.
Yeah.
And I don't think this Patriots team is ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a challenge. It's good. Like you said, the Houston Texans are a defense that is uncommon in the NFL. They're just so good. The way that their pass rush works, the pinch that you get, just a natural pinch from Will Anderson Jr. and Daniil Hunter on the opposite sides is almost overwhelming for any tackle tandem in the NFL. Then you add in the rotation in the middle that is like 4 or 5 deep. Then you add in a linebacking core, Al Shazier, Will Anderson Jr. These guys are ball hawks. They're everywhere, all over the field. It's insane. And, you know, to take it back and flip it to the other side, like, you know, we said this, but the Patriots' offensive line is they've been very good all season. They've shown that they are good. They are a good offensive line. The problem is they're young. They have a lot of young pieces. I mean, one of their cornerstone pieces, like you said, Will Campbell, he's a rookie. And this is going to be a lot. You know, the Houston Texans are 12-5 because their offense has been very suspect, especially at the beginning of the season. It was incredibly suspect. But now that shit ain't the same.
They're on a 10-game win streak.
Yeah.
They're on a 10-game win streak.
Yeah. And so, the Patriots, it's going to have to be perfect ball out of them. Small ball, establishing a run game as best they can, just quick, quarterback can't hold it, long kind of football. And but I think they can play it. But, you know, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Good luck with that because the Seahawks were 3rd in rushing defense. The Texans are 4th. They give up 93 yards per game.
On the 1 yard difference.
I mean, and then we didn't even talk about it, Riley. They're secondary. Yeah. Obviously, Derek Stingley Jr., Kamari Lassiter, and your guy, Kevon
Bullock.
Yeah.
I mean, Bullock has shown himself to be out of nowhere one of the best safeties, including a game-sealing interception. Like, I mean, he showed up. They didn't even need him, and he showed up on the block as one of the best. You know, that's the kind of environment that's out there in Houston right now, dude. They have a lot of energy around their team. It's a very dangerous squad coming up. But, you know, once again, we do got to say, on the flip side, this Patriots team has been good all season. You know, this really is. It's going to be a defense wins championship kind of thing out of Houston Texans if they win this game.
I mean, their defense is going to be the reason that I'm picking the Texans to go into. It's a tough place to play, but bro, the other thing I want to say, the Texans, their defense only lets quarterbacks complete 59% of their passes. That's 3rd in the NFL.
That's
like impressive. They get after you, they pressure the quarterback, and they plaster your receivers. They make your life a living hell, and they're so good against the run, you can't lean on that either. So as long as C.J. Stroud does not turn the ball over like he did against the Steelers, he didn't play well against the Steelers, but they still smoked him because of that defense. He's not going to be able to do that against this Patriots offense and Mike Vrabel. But, man, just this Texas defense, they're the best defense in football. And I don't think it's close. Like, it's just the Seahawks and Broncos are they're 2nd and 3rd. But I think this Texas defense has proven to be a cut above them, which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I feel like this Texans team and the Broncos, I feel like their defenses have just been lights out at crazy, insane times. But this streak that the Texans have been on leading into this game has been insane. You know, also, there's one other thing that is feel like we're all forgetting that we're supposed to fucking hate the Patriots, dude. You guys remember how bad they fucking sucked when they were fucking really good, dude? Fuck that shit. You want that again? Fuck that shit. Give me the Texans.
Everyone talks about Mike Vrabel, Mike McDonald, Kyle Shanahan, Ben Johnson, Liam Cohen. No one talks about DeMeco Ryans, and it really pisses me off. Like what he's done to turn around this entire Texans organization is the stuff of miracles, and they have that defense fucking humming right now. Yeah. And I think they're going to make Drake May's life an absolute hell. Give me the Texans.
Yep.
To go on the road
something else.
Win a close one.
Yeah. Something else people are not talking about enough. The Bears. No, I'm just kidding. Probably too much. People are definitely talking too much. The Rams versus the Chicago Bears. This one's in Chicago. God, it's been a long time since Chicago's had a home divisional round playoff game.
Was the last time the double doink?
Might have been. That's what I was thinking too.
Against the Eagles?
Yeah. Something like that for sure.
Or was that? I don't remember. I don't remember if that was in Chicago or in Philadelphia. I don't remember. Daniel, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. DeMeco Ryans is underrated. The man has won. The man has 3 straight 10-win seasons, 3 straight years with a playoff win, and somehow he's underrated. No one talks about it. It's crazy.
All right. Anyways,
yeah.
Rams versus Bears. Man. This one's in. No, you're good. Rams versus Bears. This one's in Soldier Field in Chicago. Matt Stafford versus Caleb Williams. The rest of the Bears, who no one cares about, versus the Rams. I mean, this is going to be a game where can the Bears establish their killer run game against a team like the Rams? I think the Rams defensive line is gonna be able to withstand the run. I just got a weird feeling.
Well, here's the other thing, Riley. Everyone's sucking off the Bears, and it really pisses me off. And I've got a lot riding on this game. I have done a bet, and I'm going to do it. But
the Bears.
I just no one's talking about this. It drives me insane. The Bears' offensive line is already not that good. They've been better. They've improved, but they're still middle of the pack. They're not that great. Their left tackle got hurt against the Packers. Yeah, they're good at run blocking. And their left tackle, rookie Ozzie Trapilo, he got hurt against the Packers. He's on IR with a blown knee. No one's talking about that. And now you have to go up with an already depleted and kind of injury, battered offensive line. And now you don't have your starting left tackle going up against Jared Verse, Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner. And the Bears are gonna try to run the ball with Swift and Monungai. And you don't think the Rams know that? They are going to sell out to stop the run and make Caleb Williams beat them. Yeah. And the Rams, they're first in the league in scoring. They score 30 points per game. And the Bears, they're ninth in scoring, but still that's nowhere near first. They score 26 points per game. But a lot of that is because of their run game.
Yeah.
And dog, here's the other thing. The Rams are the first ranked passing offense in the league. The Bears are the 22nd ranked passing defense. And one of their key linebacker TJ Edwards, he's been announced as out.
Yep.
So they've already been kind of injury riddled and depleted, and now another one drops. Bro, if you don't think the Rams are going to potentially put up 40, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking.
Yeah, no. This is a dangerous game for the Bears. The Rams are a very mean team. They can do whatever they need to do to win. If it's going to be one of those games where they've got to pound the rock, well, they've got a running back that can do it. heaven forbid for your defense, it's not one of those games where they need to throw it. Because on the other end, you got Matt Stafford, the sheriff.
Yeah.
Sheriff Stafford himself. Puka Nakua is going down there. Devontae Adams.
Kyron
Higbee.
Williams.
Yeah,
Higbee.
don't forget.
Yeah.
I mean, just it's all over the field, the explosiveness this team has. And their
Mhm.
offensive line has done a very good job of gelling this season. This is one of the biggest question marks for this team coming in was how would the line play? And it's been all right. And they had a very a rough skid at the end of the year, but last week they dialed it in. They got the comeback win. And now here they are facing the Bears.
I have been a Bears skeptic all season. Riley, at one point they were 9-4 with a negative point differential.
Yep.
And I kept on saying it's not sustainable. One of the ways that the Bears kept on winning these improbable games, they were first in the league in turnovers. They forced 33 turnovers this year. That is not sustainable. Like turnovers, there is some skill involved, but a lot of that is luck. It is, because if it wasn't lucky, the same teams would be first or second or third in turnovers every single year. Like the turnovers kind of average out over time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Rams don't turn the ball over. The Rams
No,
have turned the ball over 15 times this year. That's less than one a game.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the better team is the Rams. I feel like the Bears' luck is finally going to run out. And I have a lot riding on this game, Riley. Do you want to tell the people what I have to do if the Rams lose this game?
Honestly, I feel like it should be a surprise.
Okay.
I want you to show up and it just have to be there. That's what I don't want anyone to be ready for it. God damn it. It's so much funnier if no one's ready for it.
That's true.
The Bears.
I've been a Bears skeptic all year long. They have been so lucky. They've luck boxed their way to the most improbable wins. The Packers blew it last week. I was adamant about that. I think they're going to get blown out. I really do. Because here's the other thing, Riley. The Rams are the third best red zone defense in the league. The Bears are the 15th best red zone defense. When the Rams get into the red zone, they score. When the Bears are going to get into the red zone, if they get to the red zone, they're going to settle for field goals and potentially turn the ball over. This has the potential to be a blowout. I really believe that.
Yeah. No, a serious blowout.
A serious blowout.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a dangerous one for the Bears. The Bears got to be careful.
I need the Bears to lose. Fuck me, dude.
All right. Well, I
yep.
mean, I don't. There's really.
Oh,
I guess we could.
No way.
LOL. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yep. Oh, Riley, hang on. No. We do have to do one more thing.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh to the Giants.
It's true. I mean, I don't want to. It's not 100% finished yet.
True.
So you're right. We're gonna have to talk about it somewhere. Yeah. I mean, dude, right? What the fuck are they waiting for? But
I don't know.
The contract just isn't done, and so it's not 100% official yet. Like you can say that whatever contract we pick, we're gonna sign, but like we've seen that breakdown. But with that being said, I get why. It's the city. He's got an interesting team, a lot of capital. So I don't know. Interesting spot.
I think it makes sense for the Giants just because
it makes sense for the Giants.
Brings stability and like you have credibility in that building now. You for some reason you kept Joe Shane, who if you haven't seen our short on that, go watch our short. I think it released today.
It did.
If you're the Giants, it makes a lot of sense. If you're John Harbaugh, It depends on whether or not you think Jackson Dart is a franchise quarterback, because there's still a lot of work to do. You got to improve that offensive line. You got to get more players around Malik Neighbors and Cam Scatterbo. Your defensive line is set, but the rest of your defense is ass. So there's a lot of work to do.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of work to do. But
Crazy.
if there's any coach that's willing to do that work, it is Harbaugh. You know, any high-level coach willing to do that work.
Yep.
All right. Well, we do appreciate everybody for tuning in here. This has been an excellent stream. If you're new to the stream, please subscribe to the stream. Drop a like on it. Keep commenting. We appreciate everybody for the comments that they gave us already. Check us out on all social media at Trash Talk Tailgate. We're going to be back on Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday.
On
Monday, 2 o'clock. Monday, 2 o'clock. We're gonna, you know,
yes.
We don't need a Sunday stream. We're gonna be in the middle of great football. So, all right, everybody.
Nicole, welcome to the stream. We appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much.
Peace. Go Patriots.